Long time no see. 전쟁만.
제가 합니다.
너까지 잃을 수 없었어. 그래서 쇼핑몰을 만든 거야.
삼촌이 그랬잖아. 선택은 어디까지나 내 몫이라고.
1년 동안 바벨론 한국 지부가 제 기능을 못하고 있습니다.
新しいミッションが来た。
彼の唯一の弱みです。
作戦地域は
韓国。
존재야.
누군가 제 조카 털끝이라도 건드리거나 수상한 놈들이 조카 주변을 정거리거나 해도
잘 들어 삼촌.
우리 오늘 아무도 지옥 안 간다. 내가 말했지. 너 먼저 죽는다고.
협상은
바빌론의 실체는 세상에 드러납니다. 전쟁은 끝이 없을 거고 내가 지안이의 방패막이가 돼야 해.
증명해 볼게.
Welcome back to Kdramas Decoded, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode of your favorite K-drama. The episode begins inside a building where Belle is seen entering a restricted area. One of the employees notices him and asks, "Team leader, where are you going?" However, before he can react, the emergency alarm suddenly starts ringing. Belle quickly knocks the employee unconscious, pulls out his rifle, and shoots through a wall. On the other side of the wall, we see another man standing there. The person removes his mask, revealing himself to be Jin Man. Jin Man immediately starts firing at Belle. But before we find out what happens next, the episode takes us back and explains how this situation started. Earlier, Jin Man was inside his house, standing in his bathroom and looking at his body. However, we soon realize it wasn't his real body, it was a fake. Outside, Youngmin was desperately shouting and telling someone not to do something. When he entered the bathroom, he saw that Jin Man had supposedly died. However, the real Jin Man was hiding nearby, watching everything happen. He noticed Youngmin laughing in a disturbing way, revealing that this fake death had been planned. Later, Detective Jinwoo arrives at the scene and makes a call. He explains that Jin Man died several hours earlier and that his only remaining family member is his niece, Jayan. He tells the authorities there is no need to involve more police and that the body should be taken to the hospital for the funeral. But we soon discover that Jin Man's death was only a setup. Inside a hidden container, Jin Man meets with Cha Seung and Pasun. They reveal that everything was carefully planned. Jin Man tells them they need to move quickly because they only have 62 hours to complete their mission. Their target is Babylon Agency, the organization where Belle and other dangerous operatives work. They attempt to observe the facility using drones, but Babylon's security system is extremely advanced, making it difficult to infiltrate. Inside the facility is a hidden underwater server, containing information about Belle's secret missions. The files include details about the operations Belle carried out, the people he killed, and evidence showing that some innocent people were also targeted. Jin Man explains that if they can get this data, they can use it to control Belle. If Belle refuses to cooperate, they can expose everything to the world and destroy his reputation. However, the server is extremely difficult to access. Their only opportunity will come when maintenance workers arrive to inspect the system. They create a plan to download the data during that short window. They also prepare a special mask that will allow Jin Man to disguise himself as Belle. Meanwhile, Jayan tries calling her uncle. Jinwoo answers the phone and gives her the devastating news that Jin Man has died. Jayan arrives at the hospital where she is shown the body. She believes her uncle is truly dead. Later, Jinwoo contacts Jin Man and confirms that Jayan believed the fake body was really him. Jin Man tells him he did a good job, although he knows Jayan is completely heartbroken. Jin Man tells Pasun that his funeral will happen in 48 hours. Pasun questions whether they can trust the people helping them, but Jin Man says they can trust Mr. Kim. We then see Mr. Kim with Youngin. Youngin apologizes and says what happened was his fault, but Mr. Kim tells him not to worry because he never blamed him. Youngin explains that someone named Song previously approached him with a proposal, but he rejected it. He then shows Mr. Kim a suitcase full of money and a letter offering him a chance to work with them. They promise that his damaged reputation can be restored. To enter Babylon, the team needs a security guard's ID. They target Kim and send him a suspicious link. At first, Kim refuses to click it, but eventually he does. His phone is hacked, allowing Cha Seung to copy his security information and create a duplicate ID. Now their infiltration plan can begin. A truck approaches Babylon's facility. Inside several containers hidden in the truck are Pasun and Jinwoo. The security guards notice something suspicious on the cameras and question Cha Seung. They ask what is inside the containers. Cha Seung says they only contain rubbish. The guards don't believe him and demand to inspect them. When they open one container, they find hospital supplies with a terrible smell. Eventually, they let the truck pass, allowing them to enter the facility. Meanwhile, Minai arrives in Korea. Jin Man is watching Babylon from a distance when he receives a call informing him that Minai has been injured. Because of this, Jin Man tells Pasun and Jinwoo to return. Pasun reassures him and says he will protect Jaein. Jin Man then prepares for the next stage of the mission. He puts on Belle's mask and uses technology to copy his voice. At the same time, Cha Seung enters Babylon using Kim's stolen ID. He moves through the ventilation system toward the server room while Jinwoo guides him from outside. Jin Man is stopped by security guards who question his identity. They call to verify who he is, but the team has already hacked the communication system. Everything is confirmed, and Jin Man is allowed inside. However, one employee notices something strange about him. Jin Man enters a weapons room, pretending he needs to return his gun. Once inside, he knocks out the guards and takes several weapons, including a rifle. But suddenly, a security robot scans him and attacks. Another robot appears, and both machines begin fighting Jin Man. While Jin Man battles the robots, Cha Seung reaches the server room. The maintenance team arrives, meaning the server will soon be shut down. Jinwoo discovers Belle's location and informs Jin Man. The employee who noticed Belle earlier reports him to the director, saying that he saw Belle acting suspiciously. Jin Man manages to destroy the robots and defeat the guards. Cha Seung successfully downloads the server data. However, before they can escape, an unconscious security guard activates an emergency button, causing the entire facility to go into lockdown. Now we return to the opening scene. Jin Man finally comes face to face with Belle. He fires at him, but Belle manages to escape. Jin Man follows him as more soldiers arrive and try to eliminate him. Jin Man activates a special device that creates a powerful sound frequency, leaving the soldiers unable to fight. He catches up to Belle, and the two begin an intense battle. They attack each other with knives, with neither side willing to give up. Eventually, Belle escapes. Jin Man wants to finish him off, but he is unable to do so. Security forces surround Jin Man. He reaches the roof and waits for the helicopter that was supposed to rescue him. However, Young appears with his team and tells Jin Man to surrender. Two drones arrive, leaving Jin Man with no escape. But just when everything seems over, Jinwoo arrives in a helicopter. He destroys the drones, allowing Jin Man to escape. During their escape, Jin Man is shot, but Jinwoo and his team manage to save him. Young can only watch as they get away. Later, several people arrive at Jaein's house, claiming they are there to clean up. However, they notice a vehicle approaching. They tell Jaein to hide, but she refuses because she wants to know who it is. A driver steps out first, and Jaein wonders if she knows him. Then Jinwoo appears, bringing Jin Man with him. Jaein immediately runs towards her uncle and starts hitting him, angry that he made her believe he was dead. Jin Man calms her down and apologizes. At the end of the episode, we travel to Osaka, Japan. A mysterious woman named Q is introduced. She receives a phone call asking when she will complete her task. Q says she is already working on something. The caller tells her that the director wants to meet her. She says she doesn't have time. However, when the caller mentions Jin Man, Q becomes serious. She says, "I remember Jin Man." And with that, A Shop for Killers Season 2, Episode 1 comes to an end.